What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the Hokolite bike set. This is the 2000 lumen light. We're going to take a look at it, how to put it on the bike, test it out, and give you all the details. Let's take a look. First, I do need to let you know that Hokolite did send this to me to review. I didn't pay for it. They're not going to see this. I'm going to publish it and you'll see it and they'll see it at the same time. And also look below in the description if you like this light, you want to check it out, you want to buy it. There's a link to the website. And they were nice enough to give a coupon. You can get 20% off. The coupon code is UltraTrailSteven20. It's down below in the description, so take a look and you can use that. And now that that's out of the way, let's get to the details. So everything came very neatly packed into this tiny box. I mean, this thing is honestly almost the length, a little bit bigger than my iPhone 11. It is pretty small, but it was all packed in there very neatly. We have the actual light here. This is the brains of the operation, I guess you could say. I don't know. And then there's the battery pack. This is a 4400 mAh battery. It is rechargeable via this USB cord right here. You just plug it in into a regular USB outlet and you're good to go. And then we have the mounting clip right here. This is what actually secures it to the bike handlebars, or with this light, actually it can also secure to the headlamp piece, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that. And then we have the tail light. This is just a small red LED basically. And it is just powered by two CR2032 batteries that do come included, but if they wear out, you just have to buy new batteries. It is not rechargeable. And then of course, the little strap to secure the battery pack to the handlebars as well. And I'll show you how to do all that. And lastly, the headlamp piece. So that's a really cool, unique thing about this bike light is, one, it can be used on your bike and it's super bright and it works really well. But also you can mount it on this piece right here and wear it as a headlamp. So if you're gonna bike and you wanna put this on your helmet, or if you're dangerous and you don't wear a helmet, which I don't recommend, you can put this on your head and have it while you're riding, or, which I did, I actually went for a run with this thing and gave it a test. So yeah, you can do all sorts of things with this. So the bike light set here is made out of aluminum alloy. It is waterproof. I haven't tested it. Well, actually it was sprinkling when I went out in the, for my little jog earlier, but it's waterproof, so you can take it out there on your runs, rides in the rain and not worry about it, which is fantastic. It's all housed really well, has a very secure housing between the battery pack and the light itself. When you plug this in, it's pretty darn hard to snap it into place or to pull it out. That's how it keeps its waterproof ability right there. For the battery pack, Hokolite says that the highest setting is 2000 lumens and it'll last you for 3 to 5 hours of usage. The medium setting is 1200 lumens and will last for 7 to 10 hours. So again, a very long time. And the low setting is 500 lumens and that'll last from anywhere from 11 to 13 hours. And then there is also a strobe light mode, which is just crazy bright and gonna cause seizures, but that'll last for more than 13 hours supposedly. I haven't tested the battery to its full capacity to know, how long it takes to actually die, but it's really bright and it's rechargeable and that's pretty cool and it works really well. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is actually show you how to put this on the bike. So we'll go out to my Giant Talon 2 hardtail mountain bike, put it on, and we'll take a look, see how it works. Installation is super easy. You just slide the little piece around the handlebar right there, take this little nut. After you slide this bottom piece through here, push it through a little bit, then you take this little nut right here, slide it over top, and you screw it down. And as you tighten it, it pulls this through and tightens it on your handlebar. And you can adjust how you want it, angle real easily. Just tighten that down. And then for the battery pack, you just take the strap that was provided, slide it through these little pieces, mount it as well to the handlebar by sliding this piece through there, pulling it down nice and tight, real tight. Then you just want to connect the light to the battery pack. I take the slack, put it up under here after I pull it tight, and there you're good to go. And then for the little blinky light, all you do is just little rubber and little pieces here. So you just put it around the seat post, pull it through, clip it on. There you go. And whenever you want to turn it on, push the button. So as you saw, like super easy to put it on. I mean, you don't have to have any screwdrivers, anything. All you need is this little strap and this thing right here, and that's it. It's super easy to do. The only downside to this little piece right here is I could see this being the weak point of the whole system, which after multiple uses of, let's say you take this off your bike, put it on the headlamp piece here and back and forth a lot, I could see this plastic wearing out and breaking, honestly. So that's probably the only weak point. I don't know if this is something you can just buy to replace or if you have to buy the whole light again, but otherwise everything seems pretty darn durable. If you take care of it, it'll last you for a while. And now we'll get to some test footage and take a look and see how bright it is. I've got the beam angled down right now because I'm going to go on the trail here in just a minute. Test it out there. It is definitely more of a spot versus a flood. All right, let's see how this goes on the trail. And this is the highest setting, which is nice and bright. It's supposed to be, I think, about 2,000 lumens. The light is definitely very bright. Has a little bit of a spread to the side as you're turning. Oh crap. Yeah, this is a punchy climb through here. And as you can see, it did come with this little blinky light. It can be solid, blink, or off. Back here's the road. Okay, so this is the high beam. It's supposed to be about 2,000 lumens. That's what they rate the light at. Here is the medium setting. Still very bright, like more than enough for, you know, road riding. And low, again, that's, you know, pretty adequate if you're going to be riding out probably somewhere where there's not a lot of traffic or just a road like this. More than adequate. And if you want to give someone a seizure, there is a strobe, which, holy cow, I don't want that. That's, oh, that hurts. There we go, back to bright. More than adequate for the road. Pretty darn awesome, actually. Gosh, that's super bright. And back to low. And here we are with no light. Holy crap, that's dark. So that's the mountain bike. The only downside to the bike for this light really is it is a spot pattern. It's not a very wide flood, which you could see in the video. But as you turn, there is a little bit of a splay of the light that you can kind of see as you're turning. On the road, great. Trail, it's pretty good. And now for the headlamp. This is pretty cool. This is just a little typical headlamp strap with a plastic piece mounted on the front, which you can kind of see right there. And to get that to work, you just unscrew the little locking nut here, pull this out, push the piece back through there like so, put the nut on, tighten it down. And this is how you adjust the angle of the headlamp too, is by adjusting this portion right here. You kind of slide it up and down. And then the light itself just slides in like that, snaps in, super easy. And then for the battery pack, it just has these little clips in the side, so you just slide the headlamp strap right on in there, do it on both sides, connect the battery, and there we go. That's how you get it all hooked up. Boom, super bright. Testing the light out now for running, wearing it with the head strap. This is on the highest setting. I have it angled out a little further than I would like for running. So let's make that adjustment real quick. Okay, made some adjustments. It is blindingly bright. I am standing in the middle of a road right now, and this thing is shining clear. I mean, easily, I don't know, easily a football field away. That I can see plain as day. Right here, this is supposed to be about 400 lumens, so this is kind of your average headlamp brightness. Not bad. There's bright. Surprisingly, it doesn't really bounce. Probably the only downfall to this as a headlamp is it is pretty heavy. So I'm gonna throw it on the scale right now with the full headlamp setup, and it comes in at 9.3 ounces or 264 grams. So it's not the lightest, but with that battery life and the amount of lumens that this thing has, I could see this being used in an ultra on trail where you really need some good light. I mean, even on the medium setting at 1200 lumens, that's probably gonna get you through the night, or even so, drop it down to the low and it's still 500 lumens, which is really bright. I mean, most headlamps out there now are like 300 to 400 lumens. You know, you get some waist lights that go higher, but for a headlamp, that's pretty cool. And surprisingly, it didn't bounce. I really thought with the way this thing is designed that it was gonna bounce on the head and not be secure, but I'll be honest, it sat totally secure, didn't move around. I didn't feel like it was gonna fall off. You know, I would probably wanna wear like a buff around my head before I put this on, but otherwise, it's not bad. I mean, you can feel the weight, but it's balanced, it works. So I was really surprised by that, being totally honest. And this light retails for $35.99, which is a steal because you can get a bike light and a headlamp in one, reuse, you know, different purposes, which is really cool. Super bright, pretty darn durable, rechargeable. I mean, yeah, you really cannot go wrong. It's just, I'm really surprised by it, honestly. I was expecting it not to be that good of a light, and I'm totally changed my mind. It is a great light. Well, that is going to do it for the Hokolite bike set. This is the 2000 lumen one. Link below in the description to go get this light with the coupon code. Don't forget to save you some money there. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up too. It really does help out a lot. And maybe if you're new, consider clicking subscribe and help support the channel, and that'd be really appreciated. And you know what, if you like this, maybe give it a share too. That'd be cool as well. And if you want to take a look at another headlamp I've reviewed, it's going to be on this side of your screen. You can take a look at that. And then over here will be some more gear reviews to check out, find something else in there, you know, all sorts of stuff. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one.